All right, St. Louis, we're here with Kaylee Robinson,
Yes.
Project Director for Quest for Change. Okay, now that's, what city is that in?
We service the state of Georgia, but we're based out of Decatur.
Decatur, Georgia. Tell me a little bit about Quest for Change.
Quest for Change is a nonprofit organization that serves youth 12 to 18, and we teach the abstinence program to kids that are incarcerated throughout the state of Georgia.
Okay, so how do you feel the project and the message is being accepted and received?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because the kids are incarcerated, and they do have to listen, but they need new goals and life skills. So we use the WAIT curriculum.
Okay.
And it teaches kids about steps of intimacy, but it talks about abstinence and waiting to have sex until you're married, but it really talks about healthy relationship building skills.
Yeah, and I would figure, without knowing very much about their program and being from the Midwest, that particular population is one that a lot of people are ignoring.
Right.
And that they may come out of jail, come out of incarceration, and maybe they haven't had the family,
right,
and they haven't had the training, and one of the things that they do probably is go out and get women, make babies, and do things without responsibility, even thinking about it. Is that the case?
Well, what we found, even though we teach a curriculum and they do listen, the curriculum is just an eye-opener.
Okay.
What we found, of course, is that we're taking off layers and layers and layers and layers of bad parenting.
Okay.
Or not being supervised and things like that. So you'll get a little Billy that says, you know what, I like your curriculum. I didn't know how to date, or I didn't know that, not hitting you is not a hello, or I have 12 kids and what's wrong with that?
Right. 12 kids by 8 different women.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
And so it tells them the last session in the curriculum is about hosting a mock wedding. Now we can't do mock weddings because of course we don't have the opposite sex inside the facility, right? So we do marriage proposals, and they get a piece of paper on the flip chart, and they actually write down what their idea of proposing to a woman would be. And it's been very creative. We had one that said, I'm gonna take my boot to the sand, and we're gonna write it in the sand, will you marry me? And he drops down on one knee, and the stars, and then there's like all kind of fireworks.
That's really nice.
It is, because they're still thinking of ways to identify with the opposite sex.
Now, how long have you been in this field?
I've been working with outreach programs for about 6 years. I work with the Foster Family Initiative with the state of Georgia under the CYCC grant as a project director for my church.
Okay, now what city are you from in particular?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, ATL.
So this is my the state, I worked on a state grant, now I'm working on a federal grant.
Okay, once again, it's St. Louis. We're here.
Oh, what's up, Dee Dee? She from East St. Louis.
I'm from East St. Louis. Who's Dee Dee?
That's my best friend.
What's her whole name?
Deonza Shelton.
How old is she?
33.
I may know her.
Yeah.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the 13th Annual International Abstinence Clearinghouse Convention in beautiful Fajardo, Puerto Rico. And we're on the beach. You just can't beat this. A lot of people are like, how can you just go to Puerto Rico in abstinence? But this is just where the education is in Puerto Rico. They have a problem just like we do.
Well, they're actually number 5 with the highest HIV status. Oh, sorry, I'm but it is.
Yeah,
it's in comparison to Africa.
Yeah, and we're putting our message out there internationally.
Right.
And so we can't stay in the United States alone. We have to reach out. Well, we're gonna leave you here. Sign off for the people in St. Louis for us, would you?
Well, thank you. Keep up the good work, and listen. ABC. What is it? Abstinence.
Abstinence.
Before.
Be faithful.
Be faithful.
Or use a condom.
And use a condom.
Or use a condom.
Or use a condom.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
All right.